What is going on, cuties? You got Rock here today, and I am super excited because my really good friend gave me a new microphone, which is awesome because my old microphone was really sensitive because my audio port is kind of messed up, or my audio jack. So if I moved around or anything, I ran the risk of like losing my audio for the rest of my videos. And so it was really frustrating because sometimes I would have to take I would have to take 3 takes for a video before I finally got one that where the audio didn't cut out. So this just makes it a lot less stressful, a lot more comfortable. Hopefully it's higher quality too. And so yeah, I'm super excited about that. Haven't been able to upload recently because school has been chaotic. I'm sure everyone's kind of been dealing with some stress because of like the COVID-19 stuff. But yeah, I mean, I got a new mic. I'm ready to upload, and let's get into it. So I can't remember what I was doing from the last time that I uploaded, but I've been messing around with some NU. I built a new team. I'm really excited about it. It's been going well, and I kind of climbed the bottom of the ladder a little bit just because I don't think it's particularly fun to watch those types of battles. So I guess I'll just go ahead and pause until I find a match. It can be a little bit, it's a little bit late at night right now, so it might take some time. All right, we are in there, baby. Oh, there we go. So let's see. Okay, cool. So it doesn't look like a weather team. I've been seeing quite a few of those recently. So, and then honestly, they're not super fun, at least for me to play against. So this is a nice change of pace. You could say that. I'm thinking I'm gonna lead Haunter. He has generally a decent matchup spread against most of his team. I'm kind of anticipating either the Abomasnow lead or potentially Clefairy if he has hazards. It could also be Quillfish, but I think Haunter is solid regardless. So he does lead Quillfish. Honestly, I might just straight up die from like a liquidation or something if I stay in, and that's not something I super want to risk because this thing is probably going to be useful later in the match, especially dealing with that Clefairy. It's a decent wall breaker, but also I don't want to let him get up hazards for free. Now I think I'll go to... no. I'm just going to go for a Shadow Ball. This thing can be annoying. I'd rather just... I'm okay with taking this risk of potentially losing. Haunter, does he have a good switch into Shadow Ball? Not really. There's no need for me to make a play with Sludge Wave or anything. I'm just going to go for a second Shadow Ball as he brings in the Clefairy. And I'm thinking Sludge Wave should, based on that roll, Sludge Wave... Oh, it'll definitely kill here. So that is good riddance. Brings in Rapidash. I'm thinking Sandaconda is just a good switch in here. Very defensive. I'm not going to bother getting up my own Stealth Rocks, even though it'd probably be a solid play here, just because... oh, I got the Shed Skin. That's nice. Just because I'm probably going to end up defogging this later in the match. So I'm just going to go for a Glare as he brings in the Quillfish, and then I'll kill him off with an Earthquake. And I actually meant to change this Sandaconda to having a different ability. I forgot what it's called, actually. It's the... Let me see. To Sandspit, so that when I get... Because, like I said, I've been dealing with a lot of weather teams recently. So if I switched it to Sandspit, it might help me out with that kind of stuff. So we'll see. He's probably just going to go for a heavy Blizzard here. Truth be told, I don't need this super badly for anything, and he might go for Aurora Veil, predicting a switch, so I'm just going to Glare. And I actually outsped him, which is nice. I keep forgetting about that, actually. But anyway, I can go for Stealth Rocks here or Rock Slide. It's getting a little bit later in the match, so Stealth Rocks aren't going to be super helpful, I don't think. So I'll just go for a Rock Slide, see what I can get off here. And that does pretty much nothing. Vespic Queen is fully specially defensive, so I know that I can live a Blizzard. I can also get rid of the Toxic Spikes plus the Aurora Veil with this defog. And yeah, I live that pretty handily. And here, I think my best option is just to, yeah, I can roost up. Because if he wanted to stay in and go for the Aurora Veil stuff, he's risking getting fully parried, and on top of that, I'm just going to stall his Hail, because I lose my flying type when I roost up, so even Blizzard wouldn't be doing too much. I'm just going to go for a quick U-turn here, I think, just in case he... Oh, stockpile. Okay, interesting. If that's the case... I'm recording right now. Okay. If that's the case, I'm just going to go for a quick freeze dry. I think is going to be a good option here. Oh, this is an interesting set. I haven't seen that, but I got the modest choice specs freeze dry, so I am not worried about that. Anyway, so yeah, I'll definitely kill him off if he decides to stay in, but he doesn't have a great switch in, so he's just gonna, yeah, he's gonna sack it going for a charge beam. Brings in the Rapidash. I don't know if there's any way that he can set up super heavily, so I'm thinking freeze dry is, like, I'm fine sacking this thing. I'm fine with that. Cannot bring in Scrafty. I think Silvally. Oh, actually, this thing is more threatening than I thought. I should have thought about that. I'm thinking he's going into Cathagragus, so I'm going into Haunter for sure. Even if he brings in a Abomasnow, this is also fine. I have more fodder than him pretty much, so if I can isolate his Rapidash to be his last mon, then I'm pretty much in good shape. So I'll go for a Shadow Ball here. Gets the Oko. That's so gnarly. And do I want to sack this thing? I pretty much have an easy... Yeah, actually, I don't think there's any play to make here. I can just sack Haunter in case he can set up, but he can't, so I'm just going to sack Vespiquen instead. Well, maybe he has Substitute. No, I don't know. Whatever. I think it's pretty much guaranteed at this point. I don't really... I'm overthinking this, but just want to make sure I seal it out. I'm going to go for a U-turn. He goes for Play Rough. Now I can bring in Silvally, and I can go for multi-attack. If he stays in, he's dead. If he goes into Abomasnow, I can go for a Flame Charge, and then I'll outspeed his Rapidash next turn. So this is, you know, pretty much... I can't imagine him winning from here. Yeah, he has to be Jolly Scarf to outspeed me anyway, so this is just good game. Yeah. So he realizes it too, and cool. Let's grab our next match. Alright, we are back in there. I missed you guys. We're back in there. Okay. So, potentially Rhydon lead. For whatever reason, I don't really have a strong reasoning for this, but I've seen a Toxicroak lead so many times. Maybe it's just based on the build of my team. Maybe they're thinking Sandaconda is coming out, so they're probably packing an especially offensive Toxicroak. They're trying to kill it off. I'm not really sure, prevent it from setting up. But I'm thinking Lapras is actually really strong because there it is, the Toxicroak. It would have been really strong against Rhydon and Gorgeist. And even Sneasel, most likely. Okay, this thing is just way too valuable against his team. I gotta preserve it. So, he's going for the fighting type move. I'm going into Haunter. Good read. I love it. Alright. We're down one. Love that. Let's go into Sandaconda. I'm getting up the rocks as he goes into Gorgeist. I'm just going to glare that thing. It's actually pretty fast, so I'm going to slow it down. And it is also an offensive set. So, holy crap, that did a lot. We're going into... I think we'll go into Vespiquen. Don't know how much that's going to help. Yeah, I mean, I'll do it anyway. He gets the full para. I'm going to U-turn out of here and see what he wants to do. Did he outspeed me even after? Oh, this thing is really slow. Okay, well, I got lucky there, I guess. Thinking it's not a horrible time to set up with Scrafty, but just to, honestly, like, I can't sweep him, right? I can't sweep him from this position. I do have the Zen, I do run the Zen Headbutt for Toxicroak and other fighting types. In NU, there are a lot of them. But, like, Rhydon is kind of going to stop me hard in my tracks. We'll see. And honestly, even here, it's a little bit of a read, because I can go for knockoff and get the Moxie boost, and that puts me in a pretty strong spot on its own. Or I can get greedy and go for a Dragon Dance. Again, my goal isn't really to set up sweep. It's more so to damage his team. And I'm thinking I'm actually going to go for it because what I'm seeing long term is if I bait in the Rhydon with my Scrafty. Oh god, that thing runs Explosion. I didn't even know. Now he can, yeah, now he can Ice Shard with Sneasel. That really sucks. My plan was to bait out the Rhydon so that I can like scare him out and or do some damage and then potentially sweep with Silvally later, because Rhydon is the hard counter. But that did not work out like I wanted it to. So I'm gonna go for, dude, if I have the hugest nuts ever, I could go for Psychic here for the Toxicroak. But I think I'm just gonna middle way it and go for Ice Beam as he goes for SD. Not looking good for your boy. I'm thinking I should sack Scrafty. Actually, this is not good. I'm gonna go for another Ice Beam. Yikes, guys. Okay. So I have to... Actually, I don't have to sack this here. I think Sandaconda is my least valuable member right now, so I'm gonna sack him. Honestly, this is looking really bad. I don't really have a win condition here because he outspeeds me, and he's gonna like knock me off or low kick or something. Not good, not good. He goes for Ice Shard. Don't know why. He outsped me. That was weird. That was really weird. Okay, well, I'm not complaining about that. He's probably bringing in Rhydon here, and you know what? Maybe I should have sacked Scrafty instead because Sandaconda can actually like potentially do something against Rhydon. Anyway, I'm gonna sack Scrafty here, but it's not a big deal. He goes for the Earthquake. I'm gonna bring in the Lapras, and I'm actually gonna make that huge play now and go for the Psychic as he goes to Silvally Water. Dang it! I was hoping he would go into Toxicroak, but that's okay. I think I actually need to keep this thing alive for Rhydon, so we're gonna switch out. Live the Flamethrower with relative ease, and then I'm gonna go for Toxic, hoping he brings in Rhydon. Again, like, dude, this Rhydon is like, it is his win condition. You gotta be kidding me! No way! Because that, like, it literally is the thing that keeps him alive here. Okay, I'll go for Freeze Dry this time, predicting his Silvally. And if he stays in, this isn't the worst play ever, so we'll see. We'll see. I don't think he's going to go into Toxicroak now because I revealed the Psychic. He's probably worried about it. But the thing is, he might be realizing how bad this is for... Oh, what a big balls play. I actually like that a lot. And then I'll just go for it again, whatever. He goes for Drain Punch. I do outspeed him, and actually, I think I'm going to kill because most of the time these things run Dry Skin, I believe. So with the Dry Skin, Flame Orb should kill. Sorry, Flame Charge. No, actually, I needed to SD up, but I didn't think he would go. No, actually, that was just a bad play by him. I don't know why he went for Sucker Punch, but I can't really win at this point. If I hit the first Toxic with... It was a little bit unfortunate. I saw my win condition. If I hit the first Toxic with Vespa Queen against Rhydon, then I might have been able to stall him out a little bit because I would be able to Roost on the Rock Blast, and then depending on how many hits he gets, you know, I lose my Flying type. It's not Quad Super anymore. I could have stalled him out a little bit, and that could have potentially given me an out because without that Rhydon, or if that Rhydon were weaker, I was in a position to sweep. So it is what it is. I'm not going to stress over that match because we're at our next match. Probably leading. How do you pronounce this? Dreadnought. Do I have a good lead against that? Not super good. Haunter is solid because I packed the Energy Ball as he actually leads Hitmonchan. That's interesting. Wasn't really expecting that. Is he packing something strange for Sandaconda? Maybe this is like a bulk upset because really feels to me like he was reading a Sandaconda with that. Because I'm not really sure what else he would have been reading. I'm going to go into Sandaconda anyway though. Because I don't believe it. Oh, that might be... That is Banded Ice Punch. That is Banded Ice Punch. So, yeah, I mean, screw it. I'll get my rocks up anyway. Oh, it's not banded. Oh, word. Okay, I like that. I'm going to glare him because I think he's going to Rapid Spin here. And he goes for Ice Punch. Okay. Not a great start, but that's okay. That's fine. I'm okay with that. I can go into Lapras. No. Dude, I don't really know what set this is. I have no idea why he stayed in and really what he was going for there. So I am a little bit confused. Don't really want to take anything there. Okay. I mean, I can go for the Zen Headbutt stuff with Scrafty. He doesn't have a great switch in though. Honestly, Scrafty is super strong against his team, so like I don't want to bring it in against Hitmonchan, which is one of the only things that can stop me from setting up. So I'm thinking even Lapras isn't great. Wow, I am super weak to this. Okay, we'll go into Haunter. And I could Destiny Bond if I think he's going to stay in, but he also might just switch out or get fully paired, so I don't want to risk that. If he switches out, he's probably going to Ferroseed, so I'm going for the Shadow Ball. And yeah, that does nothing, and he also gets the freeze and does not get parried. So that's yeah, that's not looking great for me right now. Ugh. Okay, I love that. I love that. So he obviously wants to stay in and kill me. So I am doubling down. Let's get that thing out of here. I'm thinking Scrafty is going to be a good option because of Ferroseed. So I'm not entirely sure what that thing packs, but I'm going to go for a Dragon Dance as he goes for Stealth Rocks, dude. Are you insane? Yo, this guy's crazy. I don't know if... I mean, I outspeed his whole team unless he has something Scarfed, but I'm actually not 100%. I should calc this. Yeah, I want to calc it just to make sure I'm making my most educated decision. So let's do Scrafty. Or you should unset Jolly against Pharaoh. Change that to close combat, and then on that +1. Okay, I'm gonna go for another Dragon Dance because, wow, that is so... Well, it is unfortunate, but I also had the Lumberry, so actually it was relatively inconsequential. I'm not even gonna call that unfortunate. I don't think it mattered at all. Yeah, I think I just sweep here because even if he has some Scarf Mons, I think I just outspeed everything unless it's in Pheasant. We'll see. He brings in Cofagrigus. Yeah, no, I think this is pretty much a wrap. Not sure why. That's crazy to me that he was setting up hazards in the face of this threat. That's like, I cannot understand that. That's crazy. And I also had Stealth Rocks up, so anything with a Sash is just like, yeah, dude, don't know what you were doing there. Oh, running the quick attack, nice. Yeah, that's a clean sweep. Don't know what that guy was doing. I love it though. Let's get another game in here. Yeah, he forfeits. All right, cool. All right, so we get another one real quick. Oh wow, this guy's good. Cool. So I don't even know what this thing does in NU, to be honest with you, Dracloak. I think I've seen like either T-Wave / Will-O-Wisp and then Hex. Anyway, it's some kind of support, maybe running substitute as well. I'm going to lead with Lapras, because if he leads with Sandaconda, then I'm in a really good spot, and if he doesn't, like he didn't here, then I'm in less of a good spot. But I'm going for the Psychic, predicting the Toxicroak. Let's do it. As he goes for Fake Out. So he probably thinks that I'm staying into... Yeah, I'm going for the Psychic. Oh, baby, give that... Oh, yeah. You just love to see that. Oh, yeah, that's delicious. All right, we're going into Sandaconda now. He's going to go for... Oh, he actually goes for Iron Head. Smart play by him. I'm going to first Glare. Hopefully he doesn't flinch me. That would really suck. Okay. That's unfortunate because I would have, on top of paralyzing him, I also would have gotten my Stealth Rocks up, which would have been really helpful against his team. Yeah, that's, you just hate to see that, and but it is what it is. Okay, so did he outspeed me? No. Okay, so I can actually go into Lapras and get a free either Surf or Ice Beam off. And I'm thinking it's going to be Surf, because he's actually really scared of this thing, so I think he's staying in. And he doesn't. Okay. We're going into Vespiquen for sure. Yeah, let's no, that was such a shame with the god, that because even like right here, this Surf would have 2-hit KO and yeah, that was so unfortunate. Okay, it's fine. We gotta. What's wrong with this guy? All right, I'm pausing. I'm not making you guys sit through that. Okay, he is. We're starting. Yeah, we started again. We're back in there. All right, you guys into Gorgeist. I think I'm just going to go for a U-turn, actually, as he brings in the Sandaconda. We'll go right into Lapras, and that's a reset situation. I got a free Surf off on something. I'm thinking... I feel like he needs Gorgies, because it's literally the only thing that can eat up a Surf. So I don't think he wants to risk it. Or maybe, you know what? He might be thinking he's far behind enough as to where like he needs to start making plays. I'm going for Ice Beam. And he does have the Silvally Water. Okay. Okay, so we'll go into Vespiquen. I think we just saw in the other game that these are more of a specially offensive set as he goes for the... Okay. Okay, so he goes for Parting Shot. I'm scared to stay in because he absolutely could be running the Rock Slide. And actually, there's no reason for me to stay in whatsoever because he can potentially have Shed Skin. The U-turn damage isn't worth it. I'm going into Lapras as he goes for Stealth Rocks. So we're going for Freeze Dry here, I think. We're going for Freeze Dry. It'll kill Gorgeist and Silvally and Dracloak and Sandaconda. His only switch in is Berserker. So we'll see. I don't even know if he knows that I'm running Freeze Dry, so that would be quite a play if he went into it. That being said, I don't have a great switch into it anymore. Yeah, we're gonna take out this Silvally. That's great. Okay, so he brings that in now. I can go into Haunter because I'm not dying to eat up the... Actually, he's probably not even gonna go for Fake Out. I don't think I need Vespiquen for anything anymore. It would have been helpful for Dracloak, just so that I wouldn't have to deal with, like any of this status or whatever he's going to be packing. I'm just going to go for a U-turn here as I sack it. That's fine. And I actually outspeed him, which is awesome. So now another play to make. I'm thinking he realizes how valuable this is, especially since my Silvally just absolutely sweeps if he sacks this thing. So I think we're going for an Ice Beam here. If he stays in, that's legendary. That'd be really sick. I do outspeed him, even though I'm modest by 1, so that's cool. Does he have any good sack? I feel like he doesn't need Sandaconda anymore from his perspective. We'll see. I'm trying to force... I'm not being super smart because I'm trying to force a Silvally sweep, but I don't really have a good, I don't think that's going to work against this team because he just has a bunch of ghost type. Yeah, actually, I don't know why I'm thinking about that. This is going to be more of a support thing. So I get the read right, which is awesome. And actually, because of that, I'm thinking Silvally is going to be a good switch in here. Wow, that did so much. Yeah, just because, it's not going to do too much. I'm just going to go for a Flame Charge, see how much that does. Not a ton. And then we can bring the Lapras back in, ? Or, alternatively, I can bring in Haunter and guarantee a kill. How does that sound, my boy? Or I can just win. No, I can't win with Scrafty because his Sandaconda is healthy. Dang it, would have been helpful if I... it's okay. We're good. No, I mean, I can guarantee... I have more fodders than him anyway. I can guarantee a kill here. Actually, Lapras... This is, the only situation Lapras is helpful in because... No, that's not true. Okay, this is a fine play. Shadow Ball. Sorry, I'm thinking a lot to myself. So, we're gonna kill that. He's bringing... Yeah, he has to bring in Dracloak. I don't need this thing necessarily anymore, just because... Yeah, because I can kill Sandaconda with Lapras unless he's running, a fast Sandaconda. Did he outspeed anything that he shouldn't have? I don't think so. Regardless, I'm just going to go for Shadow Ball here as he goes for the Draco. I'm fine with that. We'll go into Scrafty, and this gives me a really good opportunity to set up. And actually, I think the move is to go into Lapras here because he's very obviously switching. Is it? Yeah, I think it is. I mean, I'm assuming that I'm faster than his Sandaconda. That's what this play is based off of. If I'm not, then I just potentially threw the game. No, I'm good. Cool. Okay. Because I don't think he can Oko me. I think he's Scarfed. Definitely think he's Scarfed. This should kill anyway, so he needs a crit. Yeah, and that is good game. So, yeah, he was a strong player. That was good stuff, though. I'm happy with how I played that game. So we're climbing the ladder a little bit. That was a pretty good session. I think I'm gonna cut it there. Almost 30 minutes. So hope you guys enjoyed. We got the new microphone. Super happy about that. Again, shout outs to my mystery friend who donated it to me. I appreciate it, dude. And then I will try to upload a little bit more consistently now that I have like my equipment to do so again. And then I'm in the same boat as everyone else. I'm pretty much taking all virtual classes. I'm not sure how many of you guys are affected by that. Sucks, but you got to deal with it. But yeah, that's all I have to say. Again, sorry it's been a while since my last upload, but hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. And so I will cut it there. I will see you cuties on the next one. Take care. Keep it safe.